How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Now when I'm being able to speak with you, of course. I've watched the first 4 episodes and really like what I've seen so far. It's
Thanks.
really interesting and a different kind of show for being within the MCU, I must say. I would like to start to ask you about how you got involved with the show to begin with, because I know a lot of the times you don't even know what you're auditioning for when you're going into the Marvel universe. So
Yes.
how was that for you?
A friend of mine had told me that there was a project coming up in Marvel with a character, and that I remember she was like, "Oh yeah, whoever has it has to get fit," and I was like, "That's really interesting. What's that role?" And then weirdly enough, a week later, Mohammed Diab's wife, who I wasn't friends with at the time, messaged me on Instagram, and I was like, she's like, "Oh yeah, my husband's interested in you for a role," and I was like, "Is this real?" And I told my manager, and she was like, "On Instagram," and I was like, "I guess as Arabs, we just take different routes, right?"
Yeah.
And then we did get the official audition, and it was confirmed, and it's true. Didn't know anything about this character. I knew she was Egyptian, but that was enough for me to really want to do it. And yeah, I had an audition, and a couple weeks later had a chemistry test with Oscar, and I got it.
Well, that's great. You work a lot with Oscar in this show. And he's not the same guy in all the scenes that you're with him. How is that for you? Being you're the same the entire time, but he's like switching back and forth. How was that on set for you guys? Was it hard or fun, or how did you make it feel like a real thing? Because it's mental health issues is you have to be careful not to do it in a bad way.
Yeah, you
I
have
think.
to be really sensitive with it and not make it like a parody of an idea.
Yeah.
And he was so clever with how he stepped into the character. It was like he was two different. He might as well have been two different people. And everyone would feel the energy instantly, whether he was Mark or Steven. And that just made it easier for me to know where to be with. I was generally more guarded with Mark and more open and nurturing with Steven. And the more comfortable Oscar got with the switching, it was like we would just play and have fun and like joke around, because he like got to a point where he could switch in a second. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah. So this being a Marvel show, the secrecy is always like immense. How has that experience been for you, going in to this kind of world where everything is a secret, and you might be sent to a different world if you say something that
I
you
don't
shouldn't?
think a lot of people believed that I was in this show for a while. They'd be like, "Okay, you're in a Marvel show." I swear, because you just can't say anything. I told my friends I was in it, but I couldn't give any other information. So they're like, "Okay." And then I guess slowly stuff gets leaked. I told my 7-year-old nephew something, and I said, "Don't tell anyone." And I found out he told the whole family. And my brother was really mad at me because he's like, "You ruined it for me." So I learned to just shut up after that.
All right, that's good. So, final question. It's a short one. If the show takes off, is this a character that you would like to play for maybe for future seasons or in a movie or something? Or how was this experience for you?
I'm not gonna say no if they offer that. So yeah.
All right, great. Well, I wish you all the best and good luck with the premiere, and really love what I've seen so far. Thanks.
Steven.
There he is. Hello, man in the mirror.
I know you're scared.
A bit, yeah.
I know you're confused. You weren't supposed to see any of this.
What are you?
Sure you want to know?
Mark, you look different.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Am I like some sort of secret agent?
It's a little more complicated than that. We protect the vulnerable and deliver justice.
This is the best, worst day of my life.
Marvel Studios' Moon Knight, only on Disney+.